Worrying is carrying tomorrow's load with today's strength. It's like trying to climb a mountain with a boulder on your back, each step becoming more difficult than the last. The weight of what might happen tomorrow presses down on us, making it hard to focus on the present moment, carrying 2 days at once. Imagine trying to juggle all the uncertainties of the future while still dealing with the demands of today. It's an impossible task that leaves us feeling drained and overwhelmed. It is moving into tomorrow ahead of time. We often find ourselves lost in thoughts about what could go wrong, forgetting to appreciate the beauty and opportunities of the present. The horizon seems distant and unreachable when our minds are clouded with worry. Worrying doesn't empty tomorrow of its sorrow, it empties today of its strength. It saps our energy, leaving us feeling exhausted and defeated before we've even faced the challenges ahead. The vibrant moments of today wilt under the pressure of our anxious thoughts. These powerful words from Corrie Ten Boom resonate deeply with the human experience. They remind us to stay grounded in the present, to find peace in the here and now. By letting go of our worries, we can embrace the serenity and beauty that each day offers. We've all felt the weight of worry, the way it steals our joy and paralyzes our potential. It isolates us, making us feel alone in our struggles. But we must remember that we are not alone, and that by sharing our burdens we can find strength and support. It's a heavy burden to bear, carrying the worries of tomorrow on top of the challenges we face today. But by focusing on the present and seeking help when needed, we can lighten our load and move forward with hope and resilience. Worry is a thief. It steals our peace, our sleep, and our joy. It creeps into our minds, often uninvited, and takes up residence. It can feel like a heavy weight on our shoulders, dragging us down and making it hard to breathe. It robs us of our ability to enjoy the present moment, to laugh freely, and to connect deeply with those we love. Worry creates a barrier between us and the beauty of life. It whispers doubts and magnifies fears, making us question our worth and our capabilities. It turns small concerns into overwhelming obstacles, making mountains out of molehills. These mountains can seem insurmountable, casting long shadows over our days and nights. But we must remember that worry is a choice, not a necessity. When we allow worry to take root in our hearts, it drains us of the energy and enthusiasm we need to face each day. It can make us feel isolated and alone, as if we are carrying the weight of the world on our own. But there's good news. We have the power to change our perspective. We can choose to let go of worry and embrace a mindset of trust and faith. We don't have to let worry control us. We have a choice. We can decide to focus on the positive, to seek out joy, and to trust in a higher plan. We can choose to trust in God's plan, to believe that He is in control, and to find comfort in His promises. By doing so, we can find peace in the midst of chaos, to believe that He is in control, and to find peace in His presence. This peace can transform our lives, giving us the strength to face challenges with courage and hope, and to find peace in His presence. So, let go of worry, embrace faith, and live each day with a heart full of hope and trust. The Bible reminds us in Matthew 6:34, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." These words are a soothing balm for our anxious hearts. They remind us to live in the present moment, to focus on the here and now, and to trust that God will take care of our future. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the worries of what might happen next. We often find ourselves overwhelmed by the uncertainties of life. But Jesus Himself tells us not to worry, to trust that He will provide for our needs. This trust is not a passive act but an active choice to believe in His promises. Each day has enough trouble of its own. By focusing on today, we can find peace and contentment in the present. We can appreciate the beauty around us, the simple joys that God has placed in our lives. This perspective helps us to see our challenges not as insurmountable obstacles but as opportunities for growth and faith. These words are a soothing balm for our anxious hearts. They encourage us to let go of our fears and to embrace the peace that comes from trusting in God's plan. When we surrender our worries to Him, we open ourselves to His guidance and wisdom. Trusting in Jesus is a daily practice to place our faith in His hands. It's about believing that He knows what's best for us, even when we can't see the bigger picture. Philippians 4:6-7 offers further encouragement. "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." This passage reassures us that we are not alone in our struggles. Worry is a conversation we have with ourselves about things we cannot change. Trust in God is a conversation we have with God about things He can handle. Trust in God is the ultimate stress reliever. It lifts our burdens before they grow into mountains. The antidote to anxiety is the steadfast trust in God's timing and design, for He is never late and always accurate. Every worry handed over to God is a prayer waiting to be answered with unexpected blessings. Let go of your worries. God holds the future, and in His will, peace finds its home. Living in the light of today, the future is something which everyone reaches at the rate of 60 minutes an hour. So, invest in today like tomorrow isn't guaranteed, because the best preparation for the future is a well-lived present. And let today be so captivating that tomorrow waits patiently for its turn. Someone put it this way: yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift, and that's why it's called the present. A hope that doesn't disappoint. Remember, you are not alone in your struggles. God's support doesn't waver when the world shakes. His enduring presence is your rock when the sands shift. Let go of worry and step into the freedom of faith. Choose to trust in God's plan and experience the peace that surpasses all understanding.